Okay, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel to kind of a pleasant surprise here. Now, this is a very high-end knife. This is the Arno Bernard Turaco, I think is how you say it. And this is a high-end South African low volume production knife. In other words, there's not a ton made at a time. And this is one you just have to see. It is absolutely amazing. The Arno Bernard knives, the Arno Bernard brothers, Turaco. Again, flipper, M390 and bearings, solid titanium. Now, there are a bunch of versions of this on the website called African Sporting Creations. I will leave a link down below to that, and you can see there's inlay versions, there's all kinds, but this is the full tie version. It is a plunge lock. It is titanium, really got some kind of subtle milling here and chamfers. It is mostly flat scale, but with this kind of chamfer drop off here. You have a titanium polished hand satin looking backspacer with a lanyard hole through it. You have a titanium clip attached with one screw and milled down in. It is not reversible, okay? So lefties, sorry. Very beautiful knife. You are way out to the end. Look at that, right at the end of the backspacer with that beautiful crown spine, gorgeous looking blade. Now you have a flipper. Let's look at that flipper. It does have jimping across the top, so you could push button it. For me, light switch works better. It is not, again, it's a button lock, so it's not gonna make a really satisfying snap when you open it, but you know, it just flies open. There is no problem with this feeling mushy or anything like that from the spring on the button lock. Then you also have studs, and again, it just flies out with the studs, and you also have a slot, and you can middle finger flick it off of the slot. Works really well. It's milled out fine enough to be able to get that down in there. Now, this is the stonewash version. I believe I saw a satin version as well. Beautiful stonewash M390, high flat grind. Again, crown spine, jimping back here, really fine jimping, really grabs you. And you do have a choil for those that like a choil, but I get a 4-finger grip way back here. Now, it is a little flat right in here, and a little, you have kind of cutouts right in here. And the reason those cutouts are there is for your flipper, okay? So when you, actually, that's on the other side, dum-dum. Well, it just replicated it, KC. But I don't know, but there's chamfers right here, but it's not the lock. So I'm not really sure why they did that. But right there is kind of narrow on both sides. And so let's see, can you see it? Yep. And so that is a little, I just wish that was rounded off a little bit more. And again, I'm always picky about the ergonomic stuff when other people are probably not going to be as picky about it. Now, this guy is a blatantly amazing slicer. This is fantastic, guys. I was cutting with it the other day, and I'm just like, absolute wow. This thing is so good, okay? Again, feels all right in the hand. You definitely get a 4-finger grip. Like I said, it's a little bit, you feel this a little bit right here, and it feels a little square in here and in here, but not bad at all. Now, it is absolutely gorgeous with this dark wash titanium, and just a beautiful knife. And again, you can see, I mean, look at how it drops. It is just, you know, there's a little bounce, but all you got to do is just sort of pull it back in. And again, if you time it right, it works really well, as you can see. Beautiful knife, really fantastic. Let's see, does it shake out? No. Okay. See, again, enough of a detent on this plunge lock that it works really, really well. And again, ergonomically, not too bad. Just always like to point out everything that I noticed. Now, just off the bat, I said at the beginning, this is a very expensive knife. This is $689 for this guy, and it's available for pre-order with an FY26 first quarter delivery, okay? So that's when these will actually ship to you. Again, there are higher end versions of this with inlays, and they run about $830. So this is, okay, so those are actually available. This one is pre-sale, like pre-order, and the other ones with the inlays that are $829 are available right now, okay? Now this guy is, well, they don't, that's really neat that they don't list specs on the website. All right, we are going, whoop, okay, here we go. For more information, click here. Oh, you would think I would have been ready with this, with the specs, but I guess not. Okay, so measures 6.5 overall with a 2.8 inch blade, 3.7 inch frame. But guys, where is my ruler? Here we go. So it is actually from the back of that flipper tab to the end. It's 3 3/4 inches. And again, your usable cutting is 3 inches because you have this, oh, more than half an inch, probably, yeah, 3/8, yeah, 5/8 of an inch for your choil. And so that takes up a lot of room. And again, it is in M390, just really, really cool. Oh, you know what? Those specs, this is not 6.5 inches. I went down the page and they gave me different specs. All right, guys, let's start over. It is 7 3/4 of an inch with a 3.5 inch blade, and handle is a little over 4, but again, grippable is 3 3/4. Wow. They literally took me to a page that when you scroll down gives me different information. So this is a much larger knife than those specs were trying to tell me, just under 8 inches, okay? And weight-wise, let's just see what this guy is. It is going to be, in my opinion, about 4 1/4 is my guess. Right at 4 ounces. Boy, I'm way off these days. Here is a look at our comparisons. Number 1 is the Ontario Rat 1, quite a bit bigger. The 2 is going to be a little bit smaller. And then our Tempest Pinion, which is right at 8 inches, is going to be very similar. And our Tempest Microburst, which is 7 inches, 8 inches for the Pinion, 7 inches for the Microburst. There you go. Very, very cool indeed. So Pinion size for sure, and just a beautiful, thin, slicey blade. This is pretty fantastic. And again, it's not cheap. I get it. Most of you are probably going to comment down below, too pricey for me, and I get that. But for those of you that love, basically a mid-tech kind of, production knife, small batch production knife, this is pretty fantastic. So really grateful to get to check it out. Again, wasn't on my radar at all, but here it comes, and I'm really glad to be able to check it out. So guys, let me know what you think of this one with a comment, and hit the like button on this video. Thank you for watching. Definitely subscribe and make sure you've hit that notification bell to all. And so Arno Bernard, first time getting to check one of their knives out. I know everybody likes the Imamba. I've never gotten to review that one, so it's awesome to be able to check this one out. So thank you again for all you do and for watching the Knives Fast